Hey guys, welcome to Green Wing. This is a second video that we're doing. This is a live hangout. The Green Wing comes from me, Green Arrow, and Jack Dalton, Nightwing.
Stop using my surname.
It's fine.
What am I, a clown to you?
And we also got a special guest this week, which is Mitch, Mr. Comic Mania. So, do you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
An Australian?
Yeah, like Jake said, I'm an Australian. My name's Mitchell. I'm the host of Miss Comic Mania channel. I'm 15 years of age. I do a thing called character breakdowns, along with weekly pull list unboxings and many others. Yeah, you can find me at the Miss Comic Mania. Just type it up on YouTube, and yeah.
I'll put a link in the description below, guys. If you haven't watched his videos are absolutely amazing, especially the character breakdowns. Every time I don't know about a character, I'll go straight away and watch his videos. They're just brilliant, they are, guys. The other collector, for some of you guys that might not know who he is, after the Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of little bit at the end of Thor. Absolutely amazing, guys. So, yeah. So this week we're going to talk about what we expect from DC, Marvel, and even some other TV shows like Walking Dead and everything.
And some of their mistakes, some of their biggest mistakes.
And biggest mistakes, yeah. DC. So yeah,
wow,
guys.
subtle.
I know. Marvel has some mistakes in my opinion.
I will find him.
So yeah. So where do you guys want to start from then?
How everything that Justice League. What's it called?
What about X-Men Days of Future Past?
Yeah, let's talk about that. There's been some new pictures today.
Let's talk about how Quicksilver looks like crap.
Oh my god, and Toad?
Oh.
Yes, they literally took their names and just went, Quicksilver, what should we do? He's quick, let's put him silver.
Well, like I kind of understand what they've done with Toad's head, because you know, like he was electrocuted. What, 4 movies ago? Sorry.
So.
What I hate the most about all the X-Men movies is the fucking continuity. They've had 3 different.
Do you mean the lack of it?
What? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. They have 3 different strikers.
This is not a costume.
Yeah.
This looks like something from a jumble sale.
And there's my comment there that this is exactly the kind of shit that people think that this is exactly the kind of shit that make people think our generation is retarded.
And that got a like. Beast looks okay.
Yeah, Beast looks good.
I don't mind Beast.
Trask is white. This shouldn't be happening.
Anytime.
Toad. Meanwhile, over at Marvel, they're laughing because this is awful. Awful. Frankie Fox.
Wasn't Toad in X-Men 1 as well? Or is this like his dad or something?
No, it's going to be the one from X-Men 1.
There's also the... Oh my god.
It's
this.
Hey, there's my picture there. Speak, Jack. So it goes on to you.
Oh look, he can walk. I wonder why. Because logic doesn't exist. Because logic doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Oh, and Singer, look at this. Have you seen my comment? You know what would make this? A knife in his head. Or a coin.
Oh, just...
Oh, this is a harsh one. Oh.
Like...
Oh.
Okay, now stop looking at the comments.
Yeah,
that one is the only good one.
No, Beast as well.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, look.
Magneto has like way too much armor. Well, I can't read it out.
Hey, first one that does not look like crap.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now, stop looking at the rest.
Sorry.
And show everyone your Facebook.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
me
guys,
going on about don't use my name.
Suddenly you get like some pedophile just like coming onto you. Didn't make your Facebook, Jack.
Also, I forgot to mention at the start, congratulations, Stephen McKee is an admin of the YCC now. He deserves it, he's an absolutely amazing guy. And yeah, congrats, dude.
How many admins are there?
5? 4, 5, 6.
Alright, let's count them. Adam, Sam, Matt, Michael Moore, and Stephen. Is
I
that
think it's
it?
5. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's only 5. So it's not that many. 5.
No,
It's one
not
for,
that many at all.
No, it's one per every 100 new members. If you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, actually. So when we
No,
get
there's
to
6
when
admins.
we get to
I think that
600,
should be like a thing though.
when we get to 600, I'm going to be the new admin.
No, we have 6 admins. We forgot
Well-
Andrew.
Oh, of course, Andrew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
it was him, Matt, and Adam. They were like the original 3, yeah.
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 And then Sam got promoted.
Then
Yeah.
we had the Matt,
Oh God.
Sam, and now Stephen.
Oh
Which,
God. This
yeah,
doesn't
can't wait.
look right either.
Oh God,
What's wrong with his helmet?
It
what's
looks
right
wooden.
with it?
Like decayed. It looks like crap.
Why? Why would they
No,
do this?
Singer, you know how like in Star Trek, how like they're like Khan or like
Singer!
Singer. Yeah.
I've seen your comments. Stop using your comments as a selfless plug.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, even though the costumes look bad, I kind of think some parts of the film will be okay.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be fun, but it won't be philosophical and it won't stick to the comics at all. It'll just be like a fun movie. Like
Yeah.
if you're drinking or if you're high and you watch that movie, you may enjoy it. But other than that, I would.
I think it might be a good action film.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
take it as an action film, you probably will
Yeah.
be good, which is normally when there's comic book films out there, because I collect comics, I always go to watch it twice at least. One as a comic book person, and one as just,
Make this as a movie and your life is set forever.
no.
Yes.
There's one reason I don't want that as a movie, and you can move on from X-Men now.
I want an
That would be
animated movie.
so much better as a TV series.
No. I want this as an animated movie.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
then-
animated movie, yes.
Where their necks aren't looking like they're, Brock Lesnar.
As long as it doesn't mix it to the DC
Yeah.
cinematic universe.
Well, it will with Justice League, but I like Grant Gustin.
I don't want
as
it to,
Flash.
though.
I like Grant Gustin as a Flash. I think he's
Yeah.
going to be amazing in the TV series. And yeah.
I just think, like,
But like, me and Mitch are like hardcore Flash fans, aren't we?
yeah,
So if they ruin it for us,
Yeah.
exactly, that's the thing is, I'm not a massive DC fan, but I think the DC cinematic universe is going to be so screwed up because of all the changes that they meant to start filming in the next week or so, and they still haven't finished the script.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the only
Yeah.
reason they're filming is because they know if they don't start filming soon, Ben Affleck's going to jump ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he like threaten to
Yep.
quit?
Yeah.
He said because he has other plans. He's already planned his next 3 years.
Yeah.
Or-
Plus he's like a family man as well. He mentioned that like
Yeah. He's got 3 kids.
a family. Yeah.
So yeah, so they just gotta jump for it and see what happens.
But did you hear
Yeah.
the other thing? That 2 of his kids really love Batman, and they said, "Oh, our dad should be Batman." So that's another reason why they're staying on for his kids.
The thing is, with the change of date of Man of Steel or 2 or Batman vs Superman or whatever it's going to be called, it means that in 2016 we have 5 films in the space of 9 weeks.
Okay, right. Time for comment checks.
Yeah.
Count Campbell, howdy guys. Howdy to you too,
Hello.
Count. Cooley Movies, ready. Good. Nerdo says, hey dudes. Hello, Nerdo.
Hello.
Stephen McKee, about bloody time. Lol, I'm guessing this is about the adminship, I would assume.
I think
and-
it's because we were late a little bit.
Oh, yeah, and Stephen McKee again. Mitch, you have the longest fingers I think I have ever seen, Mr. Fantast Mitch.
Fantastic. He does have
No.
long fingers.
I have like really stubby fat fingers.
Yeah, no, I actually got a nickname at school called what was
Rick?
it? Was it Frog? Yeah, it was Frog because I went like this. I like there was a piece of glass here, and I was like,
So,
and like
what were you like,
like
Mitch? What were you like? Were you like,
yeah, like you know the knife game? How you go like I've got all my fingers, but
I
with
can
the
do
knife.
that. I can actually do that.
Yeah, yeah, because like I can separate my fingers like really far apart. I never get hit.
Neither do I.
Yeah, yeah. My fingers are about an inch bigger than my dad's, and my dad's 6'4", and my brother's 6'6". So yeah,
And I'm the only one normal here.
I'm normal. Wait. Kind of. Kind of.
No.
No, I'm not.
no, I'll do it later.
No, I was just going to say, as we were talking about the TV series, Harrow, what do you expect for the end of season 2?
Arrow's
I want Roy to go off and train somewhere.
yeah, I'm not expecting Roy to be like a marksman or anything, or like fully trained by the end of season 2, as it took Oliver 5 years and took Deathstroke like
Years.
years. So I'm not expecting him to be like a martial artist or anything.
No, but I want there
this
to be a big fight at the end.
his anger more when Oliver teaches him how to do so, and I want to see more of that sort of partnership between like a Speedy, Roy, Red Arrow.
Yeah, no, they can't call him Speedy, can they? Because that name's already been taken.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be Red. There he is.
We're back.
Let me double check the stream, see if we're back.
Alright.
We should be back.
We should be back in a second. It's just because it's delayed. Remember?
Yeah, delay. So, anyways, I don't know what happened. He just told me that Google crashed.
Let's see. We're not back on yet. This might be a bit of a problem.
We'll just have to wait a minute or so, and it should be
Just
back
refreshing. Yeah, we're back. Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what happened. Google just told me that it crashed.
We should be back in a second. Yeah, okay, turn it down so we don't want to hear ourselves.
Okay.
Right, we're back.
So, as we were down, I think there was a new comment.
I checked it, it was me saying stuff.
No, Cool Movies were asking something.
Yeah. Who's the villain in the Justice League movie? Sorry, the Batman Superman movie.
I kind of want them to go the dark side route.
I don't.
Yeah, no, that could work. that could work. I've seen a movie that does that. It introduces Supergirl, which would work perfectly because she is hinted in Man of Steel.
You mean,
And
you mean Batman, Superman, Apocalypse?
No, yeah, Batman, Superman, Apocalypse. In that movie, we see Wonder Woman, who's rumored to be in the movie. We see Supergirl, makes there's rumors about her being in Man of Steel. There's the open pod.
The comic.
And Batman, Superman, and Batman is a complete badass in that movie. So either way, it's perfect in a way because it's still a Superman movie. Even though it's called like Batman, Superman, Apocalypse, it still focuses on Superman as much, so it's still a Superman sequel. If they
And
brought
Crypto's in it, but we can get rid of Crypto.
Yeah, but that would be perfect. Batman, Superman, Apocalypse. If you guys haven't seen that DC animated movie, check it out. It's fantastic.
But now we're talking about the DC live-action movies.
Yeah,
and
Nerdo
they gotta
said
fail.
he heard it was Luthor and Metello, which could
Yeah.
work. And
Yeah.
oh, ZGirl98 Anna says yo, happy birthday Anna.
Happy birthday, Anna. So,
Mitch, that's your cue to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
There we go.
force him to say it.
Yeah, because
You guys didn't see, but there was like someone standing there with a gun just in case he didn't say it.
Yeah, we've hired his mum.
Not against my will.
We hired his mum. Nice one.
2 nights on a
So,
row,
yeah.
I've hired his mum.
I don't think. I don't think
burn.
that
It's called a burn.
DC
Would
would be able to do anything good in their live films.
Yeah. I think a point that's commonly brought up is that DC have better animated movies, that their stuff is very much suited to animated, mainly because not only is their budget high with their visual effects and how they perceive, because they have like a lot of superhero heroes, and I heard this saying that DC are gods trying to be men, and Marvel are men trying to be gods in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Except for Thor, he's kind of ordinary.
Yeah. But like, that's an exception. But like the basic characteristics of like what they're inspiring to be or how they set an example, I very much think that that's the deal there. But DC do better animated movies. Marvel are better with their live action stuff, mainly because of what they're going after. But yeah, I think Marvel are really successful. They've thought it out, and I don't like those people who complain, oh yeah, DC just going to copy their stuff. It's not copying. If it's a successful business way of planning out and successfully earning money and grossing and like setting out a cinematic universe, then DC have the right to do what they want. If they want to set it out and then join it like a Justice League movie, that's perfectly fine with me, as long as they're good quality movies.
I think another thing is that when you look at it, like Arrow, that's a much more popular TV series than Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting more because people need it to understand the cinematic universe. People like the shared universe, but we're not getting that in Arrow. Well, we are now with Flash, but we weren't getting that. So, like, Marvel got more hype because they could, oh look, everyone loves Phil Coulson, he's back.
There was rumors that Green Arrow and Flash were going to mix into the cinematic shared universe.
Which would be awful.
I hope they don't do that for one reason. I don't think DC plans their stuff well. And if they ever came to do that, it would be a last-minute thing of going, oh crap, we can't remember anyone else. We don't have enough time to cast. Let's just get the TV guys.
But if I'm perfectly honest, I'd be pretty happy with Grant Gustin playing the Flash in both TV and movie.
I would. It was absolutely amazing, but then you would just be outshined by Ben Affleck and everyone. They would be like the main characters.
Not if they do it well. If they do it well...
We're talking about DC, that's a problem.
No, some of their stuff, like the animated movie, like, I saw Justice League War now, thanks. And, no thanks to Mitch and his awful way of monetizing. But, yeah, that plan failed. But,
you're welcome.
Like, the bit where Flash is like, oh, it's an honor to meet you, Sir Batman. And then Green Lantern's got a line in it. It's like it kind of works because the banter between them is something people want to see.
Yeah,
Unlike Superman and Batman, people don't want to see their banter because they just want to see them kick ass.
but the thing is, you have to agree that the animated department of the DC and their film department is completely different. Animated is all the way up there. The film department's all the way down. And
It's not all the way down.
it is.
No.
I'm sorry. A film department that shows up to a Comic-Con and has nothing planned but
Except
sees
a picture.
everyone's super... No, they had nothing planned. A guy coming out in the last 5 minutes and saying, "Oh yeah, there's a DC Superman film that's Batman Superman film that's coming out, and here's a logo that was badly photoshopped."
Yeah.
But with like that, I sort of see the problem with introducing the TV into movie because the TV it's not that it's low budget and it's poor quality. It's that these characters are so small in their tight universe. And sharing it into an open universe, like I think he would be outshined by like Batman. I think that's what happened with Captain America. I thought he was a bit outshined by Robert Downey Jr. in the Avengers, just a teeny bit. But Joss Whedon, he done a fantastic job with like the amount of screen time that was distributed. But DC, with the amount of flaws that they've been having, I don't think that they can give the attention to every character. Because they're always focusing on one problem whilst also
definitely.
Like they'll rush about making the universe while also being like, oh my god, we just made another problem because now we've just finished making this movie and we've realized that this movie is fully about Batman and Superman and like Wonder Woman is barely even in it. Like what a misjustice that would be to all the Wonder Woman fans. There's women who look up to her as a role model.
Definitely. But Gal Gadot, if she's ever going to play Wonder Woman, needs to. She needs to bulk up.
In a way, I think Flash, like Jack and myself, being massive fans of him, yes, he is a little outshined in Justice League War. Yes, he is one of the minor characters of the League himself. Like, only gets a couple lines. Yes, they are funny, but he's sort of that. He's not a Napoleon complex. He's just a much more smaller character.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Even Arrow being below him, I just think introducing them to the Marvel, not DC universe, I think that'd be a little outshined by like the rest of them.
Also, another thing is, DC would struggle to think they can either tell what their origin is, but then that would just be copying what the TV series already did, or they would have to expect the people watch the TV series to understand who the characters are. Because if you haven't watched the TV series and all of a sudden an Archer shows up in the Justice League film and there's no explanation, people will just be going, "Where did he come from?"
Yeah, I think that was a flaw with Justice League War, because in that animated movie you saw just these characters come in. Green Lantern and Flash were already friends. How are they friends? Batman exists, but Green Lantern and Flash don't know about it. Superman's this shining figure that's a bit of a dick. Wonder Woman just came into the picture. Aquaman in the book
Ice cream.
Yeah, like Cyborg.
Cyborg's origin in the movie was awful.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I don't like that the blue stuff on him. I thought that was a little strange, but other than that, I thought Justice League War was okay, but
it was a good movie, just didn't stay true to the source material.
When it comes to Cyborg, what they did, I think, kind of gave him his screen time that he needed.
Yeah.
Because
I think
if he didn't explain his origin that much into detail, he wouldn't have barely enough screen time.
I like
for a character like him.
I like Shazam taking Aquaman's place.
Shazam and Cyborg's relationship was really well thought out, and the replacing of Aquaman, I think they really done that well. Yeah.
Plus, Shazam was written fantastically in the comics, so to see him written so great in the animation as well, does a really good justice to him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ricardo's mic has been muted. I'm guessing. Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, sorry, somebody had to come in. My mum just came in, so.
I have some comments to read out. Anna says, "Cheers, guys. Haha, my guess would be Lex Luthor as the villain. Fair enough."
In my screenplay, he's the main villain. Yeah,
He has
and
to be in it
yeah,
because I think they have to address the destruction of Metropolis.
Somehow.
So
yeah, Lex
you'll be the
Luthor is
easiest way
gonna
to
be
address
like,
it.
yeah, Lex Luthor's gonna be the guy rebuilding the city. He's gonna be like, yo, Superman's a dick. Like, Lex Luthor's one of those characters that will say something whilst also sort of hurting the person whilst saying it. So he'll say, yes, Metropolis, I'll help you rebuild the city, whilst at the same time, like, he's sort of targeting Superman. So he'll say, yes, Metropolis, I'll rebuild the city that Superman caused. Like, he's the type of guy that would say something like that. So,
And I
yeah,
think
like,
that's going to be the reason why it's going to be the Batman versus Superman in the film, which is he's going to ask Bruce Wayne is going to come in to help him, and they both going to be like against Superman at the start.
yeah.
And then he's going to realize what Superman actually is about,
Yeah,
and then
he's
they
not a
will
total
have to join
douchebag.
forces.
Yeah, yeah. In my screenplay that I'm currently working on, I've already finished half of the animation. Well, like the slides, the panels. It's basically like storyboarding. But I'm just gonna be voicing over that. But yeah. During that, it's basically Superman and Batman. Lex Luthor's Batman can see straight through Lex. He's 10 steps ahead of you. He can defeat a pack of white Martians. He can take on Superman. He can stand among gods, and I want Batman to be epic. And basically, Batman can hold his own, even not being planned with Superman. While Superman in this is holding back. Batman has not beat Superman once in continuity. It has always been an Elseworlds story. That is a fact. And Superman in the Elseworlds stories has always either held back or Batman has had massive amounts of prep time. So Batman's gonna be epic, but Superman's gonna like just flick his fingers and just be Batman. But
Definitely, yeah.
yeah, but people underestimate Superman's power. Like, I saw this photo. It's like Batman standing in front of the Avengers, and he's like, "Oh, you wait there, Superman. This time it's my turn." And I just thought to myself, no, Batman would get crushed by the Avengers.
Exactly. But there's one thing, I've got a few comments actually, because I think we're one of those shows that like this. Nerdo says, I prefer Arrow and Flash remain as TV universes. It gives them more freedom and means you can see characters like Batman and Aquaman appear without worrying about huge salaries and schedules. Fair enough. And Anna says, what Flash would you guys like to see in the movie, Wally or Barry? Definitely, if they were ever going to do a Justice League movie, it would have to be Barry, but I wouldn't mind seeing Wally, so they can differentiate from the TV universe.
Yeah, I reckon, Ricardo, what do you reckon? And then I'll go last. Barry or Wally?
I was just going to say, yeah, Wally would work, because then they could just separate completely the two universes. And if they ever thought about bringing them both together, they wouldn't have to worry about having the same character in both universes. Which is, will be still, you just wouldn't be the same person.
Yeah.
So.
And that's good. Yeah. That would be good, actually.
Exactly.
I like Wally as a character, anyway.
I reckon with Wally, I think he could bring, like, yes, Barry has some comedic level to him, but I think Wally is very much a comedic person. He hasn't had that dark, brooding background that Batman has or Green Arrow has, so I think he'll definitely bring that comedic element if they brought him into the universe. But explaining his origin, if they did explain his origin in a Justice League movie, which I doubt they would do, but yeah, explain him, how he was the sidekick of Flash, how he got his power. Like, I don't know how they would work around that if they, like, I don't know. I'd like Barry. Barry is my favorite. He's the most powerful out of all of them.
You say this?
Wait, no, I think Wally is, actually. Is he?
Not in the New 52, but it was said that actually the most powerful one is Jay Garrick.
I'm not sure. I swear Wally was.
Wally was in Justice League Unlimited. Impulse is more powerful than Wally, but Barry's more powerful than Impulse. But Jay Garrick's more powerful than both of them because he's had longer to get used to the Speed Force. So they've actually said like the more you have the Speed Force in you, the stronger you become.
Yeah, like Barry got to the point where he was so powerful that he could return to the dead, and funny enough, he was the source of the Speed Force.
Yeah, I love that. He made himself the Flash. That's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
It's wicked. Yeah, but yeah, hold on.
Any more comments?
Alright,
yeah, someone else check the comments.
Alright.
I'm not your comment slave.
There's no more comments, guys.
You sure?
Alright,
Yep.
yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, no,
So,
yeah, it says a fucking attosecond. That's 0.0000000000001 seconds. It's fucking impossible for the human mind to imagine just how fucking short a time frame that is. So let me give you some comparisons. 12 attoseconds is the shortest measurable period of time. In a single attosecond, light can circle around the Earth 7.5 times in a single attosecond. Light would be able to barely manage to move from one end of a molecule to another end. If you could perceive the world in that speed, even light would appear frozen to you. 1 attosecond is to a second that the size of one atom is to the size of an entire planet times 100.
So in other words, Barry Allen is God.
Yeah, so basically, Barry Allen's power is immense. Him traveling in an attosecond is physically impossible, but the shielding that that Speed Force creates around him allows him to go that speed without burning up, or that sort of explains why he can go that fast without burning up or drag affecting him.
Oh, because also that was another thing. In the Flash New 52 comic book, because he gives Iris a costume and he explains, oh, it shields the radiation from the Speed Force. That's why we couldn't get picked up by the Speed Force killer. It also explains why he doesn't burn up like Kid Flash. Because obviously Kid Flash is his grandson from the future. So therefore they've had many, many years to perfect it.
Yeah.
Do you think that will be explained in the TV series?
What?
The whole scientific side of it?
Yes,
Yeah,
because Barry Allen is a scientist.
Yeah, I think they'd use some sort of nano suit, because nanotechnology is actually working now in DARPA, and it's basically like a cloth-like fabric, but it's 50,000 times harder than steel. So you could still have sort of that sort of new to look. So it's still, it's not plated, but it still looks powerful.
Yeah, I'd love it if it had the yellow pulsing lights.
Yeah,
that would make it, wouldn't it?
I think it's going to be more of like a leather.
No,
they're going to go for.
Yeah, but they still have the light.
Yeah.
As long as it isn't that fabric one they had from the original TV series. Ugh.
I did not like the Smallville costume.
He didn't really have a costume. It was just a hoodie.
Jumper, yeah.
I mean, my cosplay is literally going to be just a hoodie, but at least I'm going to put some lines on it to make it look awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the promo for next week's, this week's Tarot.
I saw the promo, yeah.
You know when he's smacking the water?
Yeah.
He made me think of Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know when he's teaching him and he makes him do like stupid random stuff.
Yeah.
He just made me think of that.
Pick up the jacket. If he says Roy to pick up his hood, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Pick up the hood.
Yeah.
Put on the hood.
No, he literally has
Pick
to
the
say,
hood.
like, because he has the picture, because he's wearing a hood, isn't he? He goes like, pick up the hoodie. Do it. Put it on. Yeah, you put on.
Do you think he'll tell him who he is? Do you think he'll reveal his identity?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think he will until he's trusted him a little more. Like he's trained him. I don't reckon he'll reveal his identity in episode 12.
No, he won't reveal it until
not straight away. Yeah,
season 3.
You know how
he revealed his identity to Barry. He was really pissed at that Felicity let Barry know who he is. So
yeah, but like Barry Allen is like the most trustworthy person in the entire world.
Yeah.
Even if you can just see that in his face.
But
Keto, I
do you
really
think
like Barry Allen.
do you think Roy Harper will still have the name Speedy?
No, because it's already been taken in the show.
But the thing
Uh,
is, I'm thinking, what if Thea dies?
Thea won't die.
Up the name. I reckon that
He
could be
picks
like.
up the name because of her dying.
Oh my god! Yes, because
And
Deathstroke.
this will be the reason why Oliver Queen tells him who he is.
Yes.
Yeah, remember how Deathstroke was like at the end of the mid-season finale, I'll destroy his friends, I'll corrupt those
Yes.
that try to join him. I reckon that will happen, and he'll take on the mantle as Speedy.
And then,
Yes,
another
Speedy.
thing that could happen, because his friends, like Barry Allen was one of his friends, so that might mean for the first ever crossover. Because by the time it's the finale, the Flash TV show would have started.
I think people
Hopefully.
underestimate how powerful Deathstroke is. Like, he's
Yeah.
taken on the whole Justice League, Green Lantern, Flash, everyone, and still, like, come up on top. Like, it was, I think it was, like, Justice League International, so it's like a B-level Justice League. It wasn't, like, A-list. But still,
Yeah.
that is fantastic on, like, his standards. So, for the season finale, I reckon they're going to have Barry Allen either return, or they're going to have Roy Harper, Black Canary, and Arrow try to take him on. Because, like, Arrow
Oh, yeah.
isn't going to defeat him himself.
I think
we're
they're
gonna say-
probably going to have more than one fight. And the first fight's going to be just Roy Harper with Green Arrow fighting against Deathstroke. And they realise they won't be able to beat
Yeah.
him.
1 second, I've
So
just
then
got to go.
Felicity will call Barry to try and get him to come and
Yeah.
help them. Even knowing Oliver is probably going to be against it.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to endanger lives and stuff like
Yes,
usually.
exactly.
Yeah.
And probably Black Canary is going to show up again, try and get
Yeah.
it all mixed in, which it'll just be an awesome way to end the thing. But then as well, if they do that for an end season finale, what's going to happen for the next season?
Yeah. Well, I think the TV series, like, as a whole, will only go on for 5 seasons, mainly because, like, he's spent 2 years so far at the island. Like, he's during his second year, I think.
Yeah.
He'll only spend 5. Like, he spends 5 years at the island. There's only, like, I reckon it'll make sense that there's only 5 seasons. But yeah, I reckon that's just logical. But I reckon it's
Do you
great TV.
do you read the
Like,
Green Arrow
great.
comics right now?
No,
New 52.
I like to collect everything in singles. Like, I don't like to jump on it like issue 17 and continue. I have to get issues 1 to. You know what I mean? It's like an OCD
Yeah,
thing. I
I'm
have
kind
in my
of the
head.
same, but with Green Arrow, I had to jump in at 17, and I'm trying to backtrack on it. But I kind of don't want to spoil it now.
God, no, spoil it for me. I'm probably not gonna get it.
What are you
The
not going
thing
to get?
is-
What are you not going to get?
A Green Arrow, New 52.
What, you mean the comic?
Yes.
I might have to pick up from 17 onwards in trade, because I love Jeff Lemire. And I've read...
I don't want to spoil it now because of you.
Don't spoil it, don't spoil it.
Exactly,
Do
I'll
you want
just
me
leave
to, do you want me to take my headphones out?
No, it's fine. I'll just leave it. Some people in the that viewing probably don't want to get spoiled either.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
then.
got the trailers again.
That makes sense.
Anyways, I was just thinking, you know how what's his name?
Batman?
Merlin is back.
What, the team on BBC?
No, I'm talking about Green Arrow
Oh.
on the TV series.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry. It's... I'm tired.
Nerdo McNerdy, wax on, wax off.
I just think you will probably like somebody else is gonna come back from the dead.
It'll be that Silas Gold.
Oh yeah, we know he's gonna come back from the dead.
Do you reckon Solomon Grundy is going to be working with Brother Blood? Do you reckon they'll become like bigger key
No,
players?
he'll become his slave. He'll become his slave.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll resurrect Ra's al Ghul in the Lazarus Pit, then Silas Gold, but they'll do something to make him a mindless zombie, and then it'll just give him to, you know.
Because he's already got the distorted face, and with the
Mm.
Lazarus Pit, not only does that make you even stronger than you already are, like peak physical human ability, but also does stuff mentally, and that's why Jason Todd went a little insane. So
a little insane.
Yeah,
it's like the biggest understatement of the year.
That is a good point, though. You know, if they get a Solomon Grundy by the end of the season, do you think that'll be the season finale instead?
Maybe.
And then build up the whole thing for next season.
Yeah, I'd love at the end of season 2 if like you just saw like a green pit of water, that there was no like background or anything. You were just staring at a green pit of water, and like Solomon Grundy just like rose from the green pit of water, and you're like, oh my god, that's the last you see of season 2. That'd be awesome.
No. You see Solomon Grundy rise up, and then it cuts to the actor who's playing Ra's al Ghul, and he's smart and he smirks, and then cut to black, just like The Sopranos. You know, when it cut to black in mid-sentence.
Yeah. Nice one.
Soprano references.
It's either that or Thea dying at the end of season 2.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That could be like the end of season 2.
I do like her. I do like Thea, but I want Roy to be Speedy.
Yeah, that'll really do something emotionally to Oliver. I think that'd really hit him in the core if his sister died, because he's already experienced his dad dying and like slowly losing his family to his mum being
a total sort of colossal git.
Yeah, he's like
either that.
I think that would be good. Yeah. What was that, Ricardo?
When I started watching Green Arrow or the Arrow TV series, I kind of thought they would somehow get Roy Harper to go straight to either Arsenal or Red Arrow.
Yeah.
And then maybe he was the one that was going to die, and having Thea come up as Speedy, because they had a female Speedy in the comics.
Okay.
That could be another way they could take it.
Could be.
It would be a different way to do it. I just think with the serum now, that could make Roy Harper go so crazy that he'll do something stupid and get himself killed.
Oh, not killed, but he'll make
good at if Deathstroke actually chopped off Roy's arm, that'd be really cool. Becoming Arsenal. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Do you know what? No. You know, you said he'd do something stupid. Maybe he gets his arm cut off.
Exactly, and then he makes it because of what happens to him. He runs away,
and then he meets Barry, who, being such a good scientist, makes him his robotic arm.
That would be a good way to tie in both series. That would.
And the way he funds it, Queen Industries.
Yes, because then he still won't know that Oliver Queen is Green Arrow.
Yeah, he can just say, "I have a friend inside."
Exactly.
I have just written Arrow.
But the thing is, that would automatically mean that Thea wouldn't know that happened to him. Thea would think he died.
Yeah.
But that would make her want revenge for it, and maybe become Speedy, and she would go and talk to Green Arrow, try and get help from him. And Oliver, without knowing what to do, he would have to tell Thea who he is.
Yeah. In conclusion, I guess we can sort of say for the Arrow that there's multiple possibilities for that series. They really set it up that they can do multiple things, multiple episodes and scenarios that they can play out. So I'm personally really excited for the end of this season and next season as well. Because
if they kill Roy Harper, the first thing Thea's gonna do is blame the Arrow.
Yeah.
No matter what, she's gonna blame the Arrow, which then will make Oliver want to tell her who he is. And then I think that will just confuse her so much that she'll just don't know what to do.
Breakdown, drama.
Breakdown like she had a dip in the Lazarus pit.
What do you guys
Which would actually be really good.
Yeah. What are you guys thinking for Phase 3 of Marvel? What are some movies that you think? I reckon the most likely movie would be a Black Panther movie because they've confirmed filming in Africa, and next possibly a Doctor Strange one.
Yeah.
If they did that, I kind of wish they've kind of started growing up to like a new Avengers, kind of have the Illuminati in the background.
Yeah.
Because then they would literally have.
I'd like a
all of
Inhumans
the characters.
movie. I would like Inhumans. They won't do it, but I want an Inhumans movie.
Oh, they will.
No, they won't do it for Phase 3.
Oh yeah, Phase 4. But by then, they will have to turn some of the mutants into Inhumans.
Yeah.
To try and get back at Fox.
Oh, a few comments. Anna talking about Green Arrow. I'm interested in the Outsider storyline. I might pick that up in trade. Then Nerdo says, Anna, definitely pick it up. In fact, pick up Volume 4 onwards. It's so good. It makes me want to cry tears. Cry man tears.
Yes, I completely agree with him. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Just continue to talk, yeah?
He's off to go cry man tears.
No, I need to go and get something to eat. My mum just called me.
Same
But
thing.
you guys continue.
Right. What do you guys? What do you reckon for Phase 3? Like possible movies?
We've just said.
No. Nah.
Yeah, we did.
Calm down.
Yeah,
What do you reckon?
we just said
Do you
Black
reckon-
Panther,
do you
Doctor
reckon-
Strange.
Do you reckon they'll do a Cap 3 with
No.
like Winter? I
They'll
reckon
do.
they'll
They'll,
kill Avengers,
no,
or like have
what
them
they'll
in a-
do is it'll be a Bucky Cap. So I'm not sure if they'll renumber it or if they'll make it a Cap 3. But they won't call it Captain America 3. They'll call it Captain America some Bucky or something. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
they're not even calling the second one Captain America 2. So they could do Captain America the Winter Soldier for this one, and then have like Captain America New Beginnings, or like I don't know, some like
Yeah.
that. I don't know who knows. But I reckon they'll have like Steve Rogers in a coma, and
Yeah.
then at the end the Avengers 2, and
So
then
this straight out of Armin's thoughts.
what?
Armin from the comic book cast did this, and he talked about him being in a coma.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen anything like that.
No,
Yeah, if they do, they could get Bucky to take over. So
they
that-
will.
that-
Yeah.
Because at that point in time, Chris Evans' contract will have run out because he's still got Winter Soldier and then Avengers 2, and then that's all of his contracts. Yeah, but Robert Downey Jr. is signed on for 2 and 3, so yeah, he turned 50 or something last year, so
Robert Downey Jr.
yeah.
You
he's pretty old
sure?
now. Yeah, pretty sure it's 50.
Okay.
Search it up. Mention that's
You search it up, I can't be bothered. Right. Oh, this gives us ample opportunity to talk about Young Justice and how it's the greatest thing on earth, and the reason it's gone is because Cartoon Network are a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe when I heard the reason for why it was gone.
It's because
Wait,
girls
so-
weren't buying the merchandise.
Yeah, it bullshit. Fuck me, bro.
Yeah,
Everyone, rage below. What's
it was
the
the
TV
greatest
series
show on
that-
telly. It was the greatest show on telly.
Yeah. Well, guys, just comment below. What's the series that you've adored that has got cancelled that you really love? So, Zgirl78, I'm doing my Q&A on Friday. A specific time will come out closer to the date, possibly a Thursday or Wednesday that I'll.
And he's got to answer mine and Anna's questions last because they're the funniest. Aren't they?
Yes.
Again, we're forcing him to say this.
Yes.
Who's the greatest person on earth?
Me.
Yes.
No, we're forcing. We're forcing Mitch.
What are you guys on about now, then?
We're just talking about Young Justice, and we just asked them what's their favourite series from their childhood, nostalgia factor, that type of stuff.
Mm.
See if we got
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Has to
Turtles
be
carry
for me.
on.
original
Oh, it was
series.
so good.
I enjoyed the 2003 one. I used to watch that as a kid.
that I grew up on that.
Yeah.
Grew up on that and Justice League and Batman and Spider-Man
Yeah.
and a little bit of
Yeah.
the Hulk. The Hulk
I grew up
animated
on,
series was good.
Yeah. I grew up on Justice League Unlimited, Spectacular Spider-Man quite recently though. Like
Yeah,
when I was like,
that was probably one of the best Spider-Mans we've had.
yeah. And TMNT from 2003. But they were like the main three shows in like my childhood era. And basically like throughout my childhood from like the age of like as long as I can remember superheroes till about 10. I always watched the repeats that would appear of the Spider-Man animated series from 1994.
Yeah, that was the best series.
Yeah, I still experienced it on TV. It just wasn't at the time it came out, so it didn't have
I
that.
did. I experienced it as it came out. Well, some of it, not all of it. Ricardo, what's one series that you missed that's been cancelled? That isn't Justice League or Justice League Unlimited, because they had seemingly valid reasons for being cancelled.
I don't really know. Not many of like it's been cancelled that I kind of wish it didn't.
And so many,
Yeah.
Clone Wars, Last Airbender. They were great.
Firefly's a good one. Let me check.
Oh yeah, I probably would have to say Firefly because I kind of like that.
Oh, you'll never guess what. Nerder McNerdy said, "I'll never get over Fox cancelling Firefly, bastards." We all think alike.
Yeah, we all hate Fox.
Yeah. Thanks, Singer. Singer. Oh, I think Singer somehow had some involvement in cancelling Young Justice. Just because I need to blame someone, and Singer's already on my hit list, so.
You might as well just continue to blame him.
The Rapture, Singer.
He's studying of Lego Singer.
Yeah, but like, I like the new Lego sets that are coming out. Like I'm going to get the Nightwing one, the Nightwing and Man Bat Attack one.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the Flash one.
That Flash Batman one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I sort of all my Lego.
I customize it.
Okay. I sort of all my Lego for $2,500 on Gumtree. So.
You see this? This is like the Robin that was given to us. I'm going to customize it into a Young Justice Robin.
Awesome.
This isn't the body I'm using, but I'm going to customize this into a Red Hood, and I've got this custom gun that I bought ages ago.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just like customizing stuff.
Where'd you get the gun from?
I was a British shop.
Oh, okay.
You know, because Brits are awesome.
Have you heard of Lego Boy Productions?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's like so about his business now. I remember the days where he would just make Ricardo. He would make mods. Mods basically like massive, just Lego displays.
Builds. Yeah.
Yeah. They're just like massive battles, and he would do them so often. And he just stopped doing them and started like making a business called Minifigs for You, and he'd like sell off minifigures.
Minifigs for You.
Yeah, he would just I
swear that's where I got my stuff from.
Yeah, he would just.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. Oh yeah. Oh, this guy. Yeah.
I've got some Lego sets.
He's such a sellout, this guy.
Mainly
I will say that though. His Captain
Harry
America
Potter.
suit. His Captain America costume is pretty awesome. And Ricardo, what's this about you having Lego?
Yeah, I have some Star Wars and Harry Potter Lego.
Awesome.
Do you use it?
What do you mean I use it?
Are you aware?
All you do is build it and then like sit it up on a bench.
Yeah.
What ones do you have, man?
Yeah, mine is on the display.
Good.
Yeah.
I hate
Of course
seeing
it
them
is.
off.
It's been on display since I've got them.
Yeah, I only keep like spare parts in the box.
Oh no, I got I got one part for Harry Potter and one part for Star Wars.
Well, when I started getting into comics, I realized how expensive Lego was.
Yeah.
How it was costing $250 for one set, and yeah, I just realized to stop doing this because my turning point and realizing I'm gonna sell all my Lego was when I saw the Death Star for $1,000. I was like, no, This is it.
But you could probably afford it, so you can't really say much.
Stinger.
Yeah. Yes, I sold all my comics for like two grand and a bit. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
No one's seeing this.
Yeah.
How hard is it to give him a mask and make this yellow?
How
And
hard
get rid of these sleeves.
Yellow in
And
there.
make these boots blue. And have an X-Men belt.
Yeah,
It's not that hard,
suit
Singer.
had for
Not that
Wolverine at the
hard.
end that they cut off from the film.
What we saying, Ricardo?
The suit is made.
It does suit his blades, but change his blades. So we actually have a
Peter
decent...
Capaldi. Sorry.
Blink looks okay.
No.
I don't mind Blink's face, but the costume I wouldn't say is fantastic.
No, the
Yeah.
face looks fine. The face kind of reminds me of Sinister.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, as we just saw the picture there of the new Doctor, what do you guys expect from the new Doctor?
Hopefully
I'm
something.
expecting one of those old badass type of guys, like he's experienced lots in life. Like he'll be the Doctor that has experienced life to the max, and he's comfortable where he is at that point. He'll be the badass one because of the experience he's had.
Yeah.
That's the type of Doctor he's gonna bring.
I'm finally gonna get back into watching Doctor Who after dropping it when Matt Smith came in. I couldn't. I know loads of people love Matt Smith and all the things he did, but
I
it
was
wasn't
okay
for me.
with Matt Smith.
I didn't
Yeah, that's what I'm
enjoy how he was like. You just wish he would shut up and be a little dramatic and serious at times, and I felt like he was too overexpressive. But
Exactly.
yeah,
Like the first few episodes, I just had to drop it after that.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
I've been trying to get back into like watching his whole run, and like I watched the whole David Tennant run. It's completely fine, and I was enjoying it. And then I started watching the Matt Smith run, and after like 4 episodes, I just left it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Z78 collected Lego for a bit.
Yeah.
I think most people have collected Lego.
one
It's
point.
like a phase in your life that you go through.
She's the original Killer Croc set. Sorry, that's like £200 at the moment.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna buy it for obvious
That's
reasons.
great.
Oh, that's another thing. I was going on Amazon today, looking at some of the DC Universe collection stuff, right? As you do. Sorry, I just had to go get something off my shelf to prove my point. But I was going over. You see this Blue Lantern Flash?
Yeah.
This cost me £12 on Amazon when it was brand new. It's now £79.
I was looking for the black Green Arrow.
Oh,
From
Black
the
Lantern
same
Green
thing.
Arrow.
Hmm.
Black Lantern Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Let me go have a
And he
look.
was going for like a stupid amount of money as well.
They got
what's
some
it
of them on
called?
there pretty cheap.
Neuro McNerdy, what he's expecting from Capaldi, awesomeness, gravitas, grumpiness, childlike sense of humor, and complete badassery.
And a
I totally-
partridge in a pear tree.
I think after the first scene they did, you kind of expect that humor to be just like really, really good. But
Yeah, hopefully,
people,
yeah.
I think we'll have to get used to it.
I see what you've done there, Jack.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. It's a playback. Never
No,
mind.
explain.
In my head.
What did I do?
What?
What
What?
did
No,
I
it's
do?
fine.
Explain it.
That smells creepy.
Oh,
Explain.
God. Anyways, let's get back on track.
Explain.
Get rid of.
Explain.
Right.
I'm bored now.
Anyways, Marvel Agents of Shield.
It's an okay show, but could be better.
Yeah.
I think
agree.
everyone agrees with that.
Yeah, people say it's like horrible and it's really shit. I
It's
hate
not.
those closed-minded people that judge Men of Steel like that. It's either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever on the internet. And what I
Yeah.
love about the YCC is that we're a group of open-minded people who can make judgmental decisions on basic facts that have been shown to us in the movie or TV show. Now, so being open-minded here, we can talk about this whilst also being civil and understanding that there are good and bad bits. Episode 11, really enjoyed. Sort of love that Deathlock, sort of coming into the Deathlock persona that is becoming.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I don't think anyone was expecting that when they first saw him.
No,
Except for Armin. Except for Armin. Armin was on it like that.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be Patriot.
I thought he was going to be Patriot. I totally thought Patriot.
To be honest, Armin and like comic book cast, no offense, I love watching them, but like at the start they were pretty much just putting every single African American character out there.
Yeah.
One was saying one person, the other one saying another one, and they knew by the time they all said one person, they literally covered everyone that could be.
Yeah,
So.
that is true.
Yeah,
one of them. Yeah, right.
I did not think it was Luke Cage. Honestly,
No, I didn't either.
Yeah, I reckon
And that kind of got stumped after they announced there was going to be a Luke Cage TV series.
Yeah, but with episode 11, where you saw him pushing that giant machine on the grass, and he said, "Did I beat Captain America's time?" I was like, and then he got the costume and he started fighting. I was like, "This is so Patriot." And then when I saw his leg and he's like half of his face all burnt and cut off, like I was just like, "Oh," and I just got really disappointed.
Yeah, I was expecting Patriot as well. I was like, yes, this is going well. This is what's happened?
Yeah, I thought releasing
It was funny though because he was like, "Can I meet Captain America now?"
Yeah,
Can I do
Coulson, his return. I thought they would have left that to the end of the season, especially if the show is only going to go for one season. Yeah, I thought they would have left.
I think you'll go for more. I think they just wanted to tell people. They kind of didn't explain everything, which then it will take the second part of the season to explain all the little details on it. Which is people have been talking about. That could be a kind of way of introducing the Inhumans.
Yeah.
About him
The show
possibly.
should reach the Inhumans.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that'd be good. Because then you don't need to explain like there's this city up in the sky above New York that is full of mutants that aren't mutants, and yeah, but it would explain who Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are. Yes, we wouldn't see them, but Coulson can be like, oh, there's like this speedster person running around New York City. It's probably an Inhuman, and then they can have in the Avengers, Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver, in there, and they wouldn't need to explain who he is. He can be a pre-existing character.
Yeah, but then it comes to the thing that I told you earlier. Then people would automatically have to watch the TV series to understand what's going on in the film.
Yeah, but they do that with everything.
That they can do like a recap, sort of like that initially said with that. That's why I did not like that Batman idea. How they were doing like Batman, and then they'd have like 15 minutes for Wonder Woman, and then go into a Wonder Woman movie. I did not like that idea. The continuing on thing, I hated that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, for example, the DC announcing that most of their films will end on a cliffhanger. No. Because, as you guys may have seen from the rest of the Marvel films, not all the films have the same amount of views. And the same amount of people going to watch, which will make that if a film ends on a cliffhanger, but then the next one doesn't get as many people to watch it, or vice versa, people will just get confused.
Cliffhangers don't always work. And I think if they're going to do it for every single one, it won't work. We have a few comments.
It probably will work from like Superman to Justice League, because around the same amount of people go and watch them.
Yeah, with that, like, I watched The Matrix 3, and then I went back and watched 1, 2, 3 properly. But when I watched 3, I just jumped into it. I did not know what the hell was happening. If people go see Batman without seeing Wonder Woman first, and like leaving off the Batman like 15-minute short, no one's gonna know who he is. Like
Exactly.
Yeah, like if they do that to lesser known characters, Aquaman and Flash, who the hell are these people? Yeah, everyone knows Batman, but that's not gonna work for smaller characters.
Even though Flash is the greatest character who ever lived, not many people know of him.
Yeah.
Comments.
Yeah, Jack. Not many people know his like true power either. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I
it.
Yeah, well,
I think the hardest one for DC will have to be Aquaman.
Yeah, because they haven't introduced him any way, shape, or form. They've introduced every other character somehow, but everyone, like, all they think of Aquaman is the guy who can talk to fish and had that jet ski in that old TV series.
Yeah, and it'll be like pretty pointless on land.
I think so many people underestimate the Flash. Yeah. Matt on comics. I don't think he's ever really liked him or read a book that he's ever liked of him, but he hasn't read Rebirth yet, which I really loved.
He needs to read Move Forward from the first volume of the New 52. That's amazing.
Yeah. Basically, Flash is so powerful. When I saw him defeat Brainiac in that Justice League Unlimited episode,
which you made me nearly cry. You made me nearly cry.
The first time I ever saw that, I was like, oh my god. But the Justice League, they're all really powerful and learn. That's why I really hate it when people ask me who's the most powerful in the Justice League.
Flash.
In the individual scenarios, they could defeat each other. Flash could circle Batman in a circle and suffocate the air out of him. Whilst Batman, if he had time, he could get to his contingency boxes and kill the Justice League, like in Tower of Babel.
Or in Justice League Doom.
Yeah, Superman, he's just raw strength. So Tower of Babel and Doom were the same thing.
Yeah, it was pretty much.
Superman, like if you saw Superman, Batman Apocalypse, you saw what Superman done to Darkseid. He just laid it into him whilst also using all of his powers at the same time.
I would just say Supergirl beat Darkseid up a bit more.
I think that's true. Yeah. Aquaman, he's extremely powerful. Bullet resistant, leap tall building in a single bound. He has this always dirty smirk face. His trident is extremely powerful. He took out one of Darkseid's eyes. Flash, again, he's super powerful. When people ask me who's the most powerfulest, I get so pissed off. Green Lantern himself, he's powerful as well. He just doesn't get...
The Green Lantern ring's powerful. Hal Jordan isn't, because his imagination...
Yeah, that's different.
And also his judgment's clouded, usually, because he's trying to show off. So I think he has the potential to be the most powerful, but will never be the most powerful.
Yeah, his character himself gives him the limitations, though. Yeah.
But I will just say though, like with the Flash, like he could beat all of them extremely easily, couldn't he? Because if he went rogue, he could quickly break both of Wonder Woman's arms, so she couldn't do anything with her swords and stuff. If he just suffocated Batman, he's gone. Superman, he could literally go around the world, get all the kryptonite, and just shove it in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then... Yeah, continue.
Yeah, thank you. Green Lantern, you could just take the ring off, throw it away, and then just snap his neck. Who's the other one? Cyborg, just quickly rip out all his circuits, plus he's a scientist, so he knows how computers work. Who's the other one? Is there any other members?
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter, he could just throw into a big fire.
Yeah.
And then Zatanna, he could just rip out her larynx.
Mm.
And then if he wanted to kill himself, he could just run off a big cliff.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, look, Flash is one.
Yeah, pretty much. If you guys think, like, who do you think is like the most unlikely superhero to ever show up in a film or a TV series from both companies?
Well, from like the Avengers, I reckon the Vision, honestly. Like Ultron needs to be introduced before the Vision does. So the likeliness of him being in an Avengers movie is extremely unlikely. Like, if we're just saying any superhero, I'd probably say, like, I don't know, Songbird or the Dazzler. But, yeah, if we're talking, like, Avengers or Justice League, I'd say Martian Manhunter or Cyborg, mainly because they're not necessary, or even Shazam.
Maybe Shazam. Because Shazam won't work anymore, because he won't work in the same universe.
I'd probably have to say, yeah, Vision or Scarlet Witch, because, yeah, they're actually key players. They were in the Avengers for a very long time. Avengers Disassembled. Hank Pym, I think he'll join the Avengers for Avengers 3, possibly defeating Thanos, who knows. Possibilities, endless.
I think
what about you?
I think the most least likely character to ever show up is Squirrel Girl.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I beat you to it.
It's fine, don't worry. There's loads more. Like, I think Wasp will never show up either.
No, she won't.
Yeah, if they're going to have Scott Lang or Ant-Man, I don't think Wasp will be coming in the picture.
I don't think, like, any of the younger characters, like X-23 and all of that.
Yeah.
You just...
Okay, big shout out to Aaron Kapow Comics, who's done his first video of 2014.
Awesome.
Hey.
Took you long enough, but glad
he's finally back.
He's finally back. Good. I'll have to watch that in a minute. Right, we've been doing this for about an hour. So, one last look at the comments, and then should we call it a night?
Yeah.
Let's just go back to the thingamabob. Okay, I'll double check the comments. We have, oh, do you still have them, Anna? Goldmine, I think he's talking about the Lego, that's Nerdo. Anna then says, I have the Blackest Night Flash miniseries and singles. I haven't read it, I probably should. Anyway,
and you call yourself a Flash fan?
Yeah, but I haven't read, like, I've read most of his stuff, I haven't read all of it.
Yeah.
Nerdo I do, but it's all broken up in multiple Lego boxes. Ugh, shame. Nerdo says, Jack is freaking me out. Hate clowns, lol, ever since that episode of Buffy. He's then gutted for Anna about the Legos. Cooley then says, Capaldi, a mix of 9, 10, hint of 4 for the Doctor. And then Nerdo McNerdy says, I doubt we will ever see Elongated Man in a film. And I think that wins.
Yeah, that is great.
I agree with what Ed said about
we've only ever seen Elongated Man in Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Who would if you could like fuck a female superhero, who would it be? I'd personally pick Rogue, but
You're not allowed to say that. That's one of your questions for your thing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna say Rogue because damn, that ass is fine, her pussy is tight. Nah.
Mine would have to be Mystique.
Mine would be Rogue.
Ooh, I like that.
How do you know Mystique? Yeah, because I could just tell her to turn into Emma Frost and Rogue.
One of my questions about Mystique is so effed up. Oh wait, no, I don't think it's Mystique. I think it's Morph. I think Nerdo asked it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, anyways, guys, we're gonna finish now. It's what? It's been an hour and 15 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining me, you two. I'll put a link to their channels in the description below.
Thank you very much. Good sir.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thanks to everyone that watched. We had about between 4 and 6 views for the whole thing, so that's pretty good. Thanks you guys for watching.
Yeah.
This will keep happening, Green Wing, whenever we can do the comic talk.
Oh yeah, the reason Sam isn't on today is because he's ill.
So, yeah, he's not doing well, so we just had to do the Green Wing. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. So that's bye from me, and
bye from me,
and bye from me.
Way.